good, June Squad? Today's video is brought to you not only by Gladys. So guys, today we're doing an oil change on her GTI SE 170. Yeah, that's right. It's hard for me not to say Yamaha. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so we're doing the oil change on this thing. It's her 10-hour service. Gladys wants to do it herself. So I'm gonna go ahead and coach her through it. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. So stick around. Hope you learned something. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. We need to do it. We got a trip coming up to Tennessee, so I want to make sure my Bumblebee is ready for the ride.
All right, cool. So I mean, this is not a very hard thing to do. It's really simple. We have a few tools. All you need is, of course, what you need is a ratchet, your reverse thread sockets, a 10 mil, your drill with a hex, screw on driver, whatever thingy.
I bought this.
So yeah, she brought that because I have a pump that is for the Yamaha guys, and it's doesn't fit the Sea-Doo, so we had to get a special one for Sea-Doo. Also we got the SAE 5W30 for 5W40 the oil change kit, which is very you can buy this at any dealer, which costs about, how much was it?
That was like about $80.
About $80, right?
Yeah, I think they kind of a little pricey. I think we could probably get it for less.
Well, yeah, I mean, times are bringing up prices, so yeah.
But
that thing was $80. Normally for my ski, I pay about with my spark plugs and everything, about $60 around there. And that's with the spark plugs, the oil filter, the oil, and the spark plugs for like $60. That's for my Yamaha, but for the Sea-Doo, for the GTI, is actually a lot more expensive. So you get 3.5 quarts of oil.
Let's show them. So I got the filter here.
You got a filter.
This is
you get 3.5 quarts.
yeah.
You got a little small baby quart in there. So it comes exactly what you need for the ski. So that's all that it comes in the kit. So there's no spark plugs. You still got to purchase your spark plugs. Yeah, so I mean, the spark plugs were about $6-7 each.
No, they were like 12.
They were 12.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's even more expensive than the Yamaha, guys. So yeah, so $12 a piece. You need 3.
That's $36.
You need 3 spark plugs to go inside the motor. So all right, so we're gonna show you guys what it all takes to take this bad boy apart. So let's go. All right, so we short Gladys has to pull. So that's where your buttons are. Let me help you here, honey.
Thank you.
Pull them back. Get that one seat out. Now we have to remove this whole plate. There's a bunch of bolts all around that you got to get out. We're gonna get and do that now. All right.
These aren't usually the tools I work with. All right. 1.
Make sure that that bit is flush so you don't strip them out. Make sure it's flat. So Gladys wanted to do this project herself, so she knows what it takes to actually do an oil change on her own jet ski. And we thought it would be nice for you ladies to actually see another lady doing it. She's stripping it though. You gotta put it flat. Put your hand on top of it, make sure it's down completely. There you go. Put pressure on it. don't forget, you gotta open that up because there are 3 bolts in there that you have to take out. All right, guys, so now we have to get a 10 mil to actually go underneath this bolt right here. You gotta hold the nut that's under here while you undo those, and they only have those in those first 2 screw holes right there, so you gotta make sure you have a wrench. Right, you have your old wrench?
I have it.
All right, it's right up in here. Just stick it up under there.
Got it.
Boom. Make sure you don't drop that bad boy. There you go. Now, if you use to drop that washer and bolt down in that motor, oh, you're gonna have fun trying to get it out. There you go.
Got it. Ooh. Now we take this off.
Yep. There you go. Go ahead and lay it down over there on the floor. Now we have all this room here. Now we can actually get to the filter
Yes.
and we can extract the oil real easy now.
You want to see what the oil looks like?
Yes, we're gonna check the levels first.
Okay, so
Pull all the way out. So it doesn't really show what level is that. It doesn't even give you a level like where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so oil's still good though. All right, so real quick, the reason why you want to start your jet ski before you start extracting oils, because you want to warm up the engine to circulate the oil, get it down to the bottom of the pan, or or move it out of any crevices that's inside the motor, so that way you can extract it. So we're going to do this process probably twice. The first time we're just going to turn the engine over and just kind of move some oil around. We're going to suck that out, and then we're going to redo it again and then suck out the remaining oil out of it, just to make sure that we get everything out. Okay?
got it.
First thing you're going to do is we're going to hold that down and then press that button down, and it won't kick over. It'll just crank.
So first this.
Hold it. Yeah, hold it down. Don't let it go. And hold the button down. There. See, that all that does is just turns the motor when you hold your gas down, so it'll just turn the motor. So we just get the motor kind of circulating, get the oil moving around a little bit. We're doing the oil change at what? How many hours?
13.3 hours.
13.3 hours. So yeah, that is a good time for you to change your oil when you got it brand new from the dealer.
So why are we doing the oil change so early?
Well, the oil change has to be done because once you do the break-in, you'll have a bunch of little pieces of metal inside your oil, and you want to make sure that you get it all out, flush it out, and then put new oil in so you can keep running this bad boy hard.
That's what I plan to do.
All right, so this is a little pump that you can find on Amazon. Here you go, babe. Sorry. How much did you pay for that?
This, I want to say it was between $25 and $30.
Not bad.
And it comes with 2 tubings, the pump, and it attaches to the battery of the ski.
See, my pump for my ski is this bad boy, which is by Mackel Tools. This bad boy cost me about I want to say a little over $100, and it's done wonders for me on the Yamahas. But the thing is that the hose for it was too fat to go down the dipstick, to go down through there. So we needed a pump that had the hose that was a little bit thinner. So this hose comes with a very, very thin extractor, which is good. Makes the job a lot easier. Ain't that right, babe?
Anything that's easier works smarter, not harder.
There you go. So I don't want a lot of you guys telling me that I'm an abuser, that I'm making my wife do this,
No.
that I should be the one doing this. I was going to do this. She just wanted to do this herself. So big up to her, because she taking the step to actually do it herself and understand her ski, which I suggest to everybody out there. Get to know your jet ski, your wave runner, your PWC, whatever you want to call it. We have a measuring bucket here, so we know how much oil we actually extract from the actual jet ski. So we're gonna pour the oil that comes out of the jet ski into this thing here.
Start by inserting this end in there.
Yeah, you do that. Push it all the way down so it stops.
I hit pan. Yep, there goes.
Does it go anymore? Try to go some more.
That's it.
That's it. Wiggle it around. See, look, it went in more. You gotta wiggle it. You gotta wiggle it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Daniel. Okay.
What do you think?
I think she's in there.
So now this.
It's in deep. So yeah, now you want to stick that part inside here, and then
Like that?
yeah. Make sure you clip it on it good. There you go. No, black on black.
Like that?
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Now we should be ready to start pumping. Okay. So switch, turn. It's got a switch on the back, right? Where's the switch?
Right here.
All right. So we got a switch right there.
Here I go, guys. Wish me luck.
There it goes. Let's see how much oil the dealer put in. That oil looks pretty dark.
I know.
Wow.
And we didn't even see it on the dipstick.
Yeah. That looks pretty nasty. Oh.
How much you think we're gonna get out of it?
Hoping about 3 quarts, the minimum. Because they gave us 3.5 quarts. That's what's supposed to be in it, but you may get anywhere from 3 to 3.5 quarts. Alright, you can shut it off now. Alright, so we're gonna do the rest of that pour out. So what we're gonna do now is we have to start the engine again.
Okay.
Good. All right, go ahead and run it real quick. Don't put it all the way in first. Let's work some chambers. Sometimes you gotta move it back and forth. Some empty cavities in there. Just pulling something up. Pulling something up. Okay. What happens is if we push it, it's probably too long.
There it goes.
If we push it in too long, what happens is it curls up and it misses the oil, comes out of the oil.
It's sitting like this.
Yeah, so by pulling it up, it just makes sure that, that you're catching all the oil. All right, so we got oil coming back in. See what I'm saying, guys? That didn't seem right. We got oil coming out.
Guys.
All right, guys,
So here we have almost.
No, you gotta move it over.
This is.
That's liters.
Liters. This is 80 ounces and just a little less than 5 pints.
So we are at 2.5 quarts. 2.5 quarts of oil we gotta put back in.
Alrighty.
Let's go. All right, so now we are going to take out the filter. Miss Gladys, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, she's got a ratchet and a 10 mil, which those are called reverse threads sockets. There's another name, e-sockets, that's what they're called. You can pick them up anywhere at any auto parts or Home Depot or Lowe's or Harbor Freight. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that screw out. There we go. Remember, guys, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Oh, it's moving. Ooh, there's oil in there.
So you put it over the napkin. Come on.
1, 2.
Let it drain. There you go. Over the napkin. There you go. Put that on top of the jet ski. We'll take that and put it over here. All right, guys. So this is where the filter goes back onto. Now, this bolt, if you take this bolt off and take this bolt completely out, there is a rubber piece on that side that you're gonna want to change, but we're not changing it right now because it's so new, and I would suggest maybe changing it at your next oil change, but we're gonna leave it in for now because, like I said, it's a brand new rubber piece. So we also have these that came in the kit that we're gonna replace though. You gotta go ahead and pull those bad boys out.
I'm gonna break a nail. How do I pull them out?
Just pry it in there and pop it out. There you go. Now there's two sizes. You gotta know which one you took out first. So that one's a bigger size.
Yeah.
All right, that's to the top. We'll leave that one there. Go ahead and pull the bottom one out. All right, so
That's the thinner one.
We got the thinner one and we got a thicker one. So remember, the thinner one goes
down
at
here.
the very bottom.
And the what? And the very bottom?
Very bottom.
All right, so the very thin one and the thick one. The thin one goes all the way at the bottom here.
Now, before you put that on, you never want to put a gasket on dry. It always has to be kind of wet. So, what I would do, I would dip it in that first before you stick it in. Yep, go ahead. Come on. Now, there you go. All right.
This is gross.
You know I'm doing this for my entertaining purposes.
You bastard.
Yeah, you got to get it to the bottom. Yeah, you never want to put a gasket on dry.
There. Here we go. Got it. Got it. Ta-da.
All right, good. Next.
You tell me I gotta dip this.
Dip, baby, dip. Dip, baby, dip.
Alright. That should go right there. Got it.
Perfect. Now, here's the filter. It has to pop in place.
Anyway?
Yeah,
Alright.
they're both the same size. Make sure it's in there really good. All right, now we just go put it back in.
Oh, I don't, my hands are dirty.
You're gonna get them dirty anyway, so go ahead and put them back in. The look on her face of disgust.
Yeah, no, because I gotta touch the skis to climb up here. I'm putting the filter back in.
Don't look so enthused, baby.
Because I just washed my hands and I'm getting them dirty again.
When you're putting your filter back on that tip right there, you're gonna want to make sure that you add some type of grease. I put grease because I was told by a Sea-Doo mechanic that this is the best thing to put on all your bolts instead of that freeze lock that you put on, because it makes it really hard to come off. This grease here is called triple guard grease, and it's made to put on the bolts so that way you don't stress, they won't lock in with the salt water, or you know, just from it being in there so long. But this is what it is.
That's from BRP.
Yeah, this is not from yeah, it is from BRP, as a matter of fact.
That's it?
All right, put that around the nut, the bolt.
Like that?
Around the bolt, yeah. So going up. You don't stay still for nothing.
Well, hold on, because I'm not sure what I'm doing.
She's like scared. Get it in the thread. No, in the thread.
Right there?
In the thread.
Here, all this?
Yes.
All right, got it. I know how to lube it up.
Yes, there you go. But leave some on there. Yeah. Don't wipe it all off. Leave the gunk on there. There you go. That's enough. That's stop molesting it.
Is this enough?
Yeah, I told you twice already.
All right,
it's enough.
This is enough, okay?
It's enough.
All right.
Put it in.
All right. So, now I gotta switch it.
So what you want to do is just make sure you got it in the right little spot where it doesn't rock, and then kind of take the socket off.
Take this off?
Yeah, I have a habit of taking the socket off and screwing it down with the socket. Kind of get it started, and then come back with the ratchet and then run it in. And see, I use power tools. I've never used these things. Look at that face. You gotta level up to be able to use power tools. So until you know how to use that thing, then you can graduate to power tools. Ain't that right, people? Come on, you guys can agree with me, right?
All right. So
Now remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
there we go.
There you go. So you just want to tighten it and just enough to it snugs. You're good. That's it.
I'm good. There.
All right. That's 2.5. As you guys see. So now we're gonna go ahead and check the level, make sure that we are still good.
All right.
So is there any markings on there before we put it back on there to tell you what's full and what's not? It don't, does it?
No.
Good job, Susan. Good job.
Wouldn't it be in between this?
Yeah, so typically I would say to the very top here, but because there's no markings on it, I'm gonna go with the very top here.
All right.
That's what it looked like when I pulled it out. Pull it out, baby. Don't be scared. Alright, so level as that. I can't see. It's still going low. So clean it off again, stick it back in. You gotta let it kind of settle. I can't see it. Okay, so it looks like it's about where we need it to be. All right, so now that we have it open, the engine compartment and stuff, we're gonna go ahead and use our anti-corrosion lubrication and spray it down really well, because we have a lot of room now and we can actually get the whole motor with this. So here you go, babe.
All right.
So you're gonna want to make sure so you don't do what we're doing. Don't tighten all the bolts down yet. Make sure that you get the fronts in first before you go tightening everything down, because the plate sometimes shifts too far over and then you can't get the bolts inside the hole. So make sure you leave the tightening down for last, once you get these last two in. There you go. But
There. I did it. I got the power. I'm missing a lid.
that was like really, how can I say, like, when you rub plastic together, that was driving me nuts. Hearing that stripping of the bolt. Come on. You can't do that to me.
Sorry.
But, yes.
I did it.
She did it.
Yay.
All right.
I did it.
Now we are done. We're going to go ahead and we got to put...
I'll put everything back.
You heard her. She's going to put everything back. I was going to help her, but she don't want my help. So, hey, I'll remember that. I should get her to do my jet ski, too. You know how to put it back?
I'll figure it out.
Do, 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 do,
Shut up.
do, 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 do,
Can you do this?
Do, do,
I can't
do,
do
do, do, do. Look, woman, this is all you gotta do.
Show me.
All right, it goes in like that, finds this groove. Look, actually it has a little line on here. See that little line right there?
Ah, okay.
So you point it, I don't know where you point it, but you point it right there, see? And it locks right in.
Nice. See, I can do it.
See, the pointer has a lock right there. So you want, there's the other pointer. Put the pointer, line it up, and turn it in.
I see, said the blind man.
I just figured that out myself.
We did it. I did it.
She did it.
Yeah, cool.
So I hope you guys use this video for, you know, for some good purposes and some good information.
For your entertainment purposes.
Yeah, entertainment
really.
purposes. Yeah, I can't even speak. Anyway, but the 2022 GTI SE oil change was pretty simple. I mean, if you have the right tools, this thing is a breeze. You really don't have to take it to the dealers, and you just do it yourself. And I hope that this video helped you do your own and do it right. I mean, I'm not saying mine's is right or what she did was right.
But even if you have any tips, let us know in the comments.
Exactly, because we're always open to learn new things. So Gladys, how did you like the install? How did you like getting greasy? Would you do it again?
No, next time he's gonna do it.
Damn it, I shouldn't have asked that question.
I'm too bougie for this shit.
There you go, that foul mouth. Mechanic at heart, I tell you. So guys, anyway, we will leave a link of the oil kit that we use for the GTI in the description. Also, guys, please smash that like button because we got to make Gladys popular. She is she loves fame, so she loves that you guys hit that like button. She smash it, guys. Just hit it as many times. And also, guys, we're going to Tennessee here, and there's a reason why we're also getting the skis ready. We're gonna have an awesome trip. Man, I can't wait. A bunch of waterfalls. It's gonna be a great time. But I also have a ride coming up next month, the Kissimmee River, guys. And I want you guys to make sure you go follow me either on Instagram, Facebook, because our details for the ride is gonna be on that event page. And we're gonna be doing a contest. I'm gonna be giving away some ratchet straps from Strapino. So guys, make sure that you follow the event post because all the contest is going to be in the event post. So if you want to participate, you have to go to the event post and comment and do what I ask you guys to do on the post. I think it's going to be basically post a picture of your ratchet straps, and I'm going to pick one of you guys. Well, I'm going to pick out of all you guys, I'm going to pick 2 people. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. They're awesome straps, huh?
How you gonna determine who has the ratchet straps?
Pretty much. I'm just gonna randomly pick 2 people out of the riders that are coming with us for the ride, and I will give you the strap at the ramp the day of the ride. So make sure you go follow me on Facebook to make sure that you stay in tune with that. But we are out of here. This was an easy job to do, just as easy as the Yamaha.
I don't know what took so long for you.
I had to teach her. You remember, and on top of that, this video is a confirmation of, you know, of all liabilities off of me on her. So if she is sinking or breaks down, it's her fault. And I'm learning from the internet. So all right, well guys, again, appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something. And until the next video. Peace out, Pete.